Welcome back everybody to No Man's Land for episode 5 with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Welcome back guys. I'm just here leaning on the fence, taking in the sights and sounds of our farm. Since the last episode, not a lot's changed. We've obviously planted our new field with soybeans. We're just waiting for them to grow. As soon as they sprout through, we can do the second stage of fertilising. So there's not a great deal we can do at the minute, so I think what we'll do is concentrate on starting on these trees at the back here. Might get rid of this shed today, and I'm thinking maybe a few more upgrades, selling the rest of the barley, just under 6,000 litres in our silo, and get rid of that silo because it's a bit scruffy looking. Try and improve our farm a bit more. So I think, where's the pickup gone? If we get the pickup round the back, there it is. I'll start cutting some trees down. See if we can earn a little bit of money with some wood chips. And in a minute we'll be doing a big harvest. Certainly be these 3 fields here we can harvest, and obviously our new field's going to be slightly behind, but that's okay. I think if we park this somewhere here so no trees fall on it. Yeah, like I said, if we go roughly from here that way, I'm going to try and leave most of those trees in, make it look half decent on our farm still. Again, it's going to be all about improving our farm, selling things off, buying new equipment, upgrading as we go. Some of these trees around here I've noticed are quite big, so we should get a decent amount from them. I'll probably carry on. I'll do a couple of these like this, and then I'll bring you back in when we're ready to do something a bit more productive, so to speak. Right, I've only cut down 2 trees. One of those was quite one of the tall ones, rather. But we have made, where is it? I think about, because we sold some earlier, I think last episode, I think we made about 8 grand on that. But it's a bit of a pain keep loading the pickup up and then coming over. I know we're only over there, but It's just where you can't get a lot in there, and I almost tipped the pickup over twice coming over here because we were too overloaded. So I was thinking of investing in, where is it, this little bad boy here, because we'll be able to stack more logs on there, and it's more than likely going to have tension straps, and we can still, well, I'm hoping the pickup will tow it because it's actually got a pin hitch, and I think the pickup's only got a ball hitch, but sometimes you can get away with it. We'll find out in a minute. So we'll be able to fill the pickup up and this trailer with smallish logs, because we can't pick anything up too heavy by hand. So I think we'll do that, just so we can bring more over to the wood chipper and get it done a bit quicker. So I've had a quick look. Most of this we can customise and it's not going to cost us anything. So I was thinking of going with some chrome wheels, which look quite snazzy. And our main colour, I really like this blaze orange. I think that looks quite cool. I know it doesn't really match up with anything we've already got, but who cares? So we are going to buy that. It's going to cost us 4,000, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So I'm going to whiz down there, pick it up with a pickup. Hopefully it is going to attach to this. We'll find out in a minute. The moment of truth. Please work. Yes. Ooh, kind of lifted it up a bit there. Let's settle down again now. It doesn't look too odd, does it? I think we're safe using a tractor. Like I say, we can use the pickup and this trailer. Put logs in. Yeah, that's fine. What sort of horsepower was this pickup, but just by chance? Or out of interest, should I say. 200. Ah, that's plenty. Right, I'm going to whiz back up and cut up some more logs. So, I'll see you a bit later when we've made some more money. So we end up with something like that. Pickup's still under a bit of strain there, but at least we can take a whole load over to the wood chipper. I can get quite a bit done. So we're getting there, taking quite a few trees down, all through there. You can see the back of our shed now. So I'll take these over to the chipper and we'll see how much we can get from this little load. So's both empty, and you can see top right we've got just over £15,000. So I wrote down what we had to start with, which was 5,206. So we made just under 10 grand on that, just on those few trees. But I think what we'll do is have a little break from the logs, because it's taking forever for me to do it, and it's probably not very exciting for you. So I think what we'll do is this pickup needs repairing, so it's in desperate need of a bit of fuel as well. It'll probably be okay though, because we don't really go too far on it. We've got enough in there, I think. We'll repair that though. €131. What I think we'll do is I'm going to empty that silo like I said, and then I'm going to get our scrap man in, and he can take that and the shed. We'll put our combine for now over in the little hut. We'll move a few things about, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, also off camera, I off hired the case tractor because the money we made on the last set of logs, all of a sudden the money went down quite a bit, and I was thinking, what happened there? But it's because of that tractor, because where I must have used it quick, it's taken a bit of money off. So I thought, well, we don't really need it, we only mainly leased it to tow the subsoiler for the power, but we're not really going to create any more fields for just a minute. We're happy with the fields we got until we start building our money up more and more. And I'm also thinking that because we're making so much money with these trees and the logs, thinking maybe in the future when we got enough money to buy another plot, is to get some more sell points in, maybe a sawmill, because we could earn probably a lot more money selling our actual logs instead of wood chips. So if we had a sawmill in place, we could take all our logs there and earn more money. BGA, biogas plant, would be another good one, because silage is a good money maker. I'm just trying to think of all ideas where we can make some decent money, build this place up. But there's just a few ideas I've had, because there's a lot of areas on the map that are just stacked out in trees. So I'll just show you quick. This whole area here that's greyed out, sort of browny grey, that's all trees. So imagine if you, even if you just bought plot 22, you could do a bit of forestry, you could earn a lot of money there. And then this bit here, it's a shame it's spread over sort of 4 plots, but if you chose a plot where there was quite a lot in, you know, you could make a lot of money out of that. Anyway, I'm going to go and sell this barley, and I'm going to phone our scrap man up. So, just under 3,000 we got for that barley, 2,948. That's not bad. At the end of the day, our chickens have got plenty of food to last them a while. Let's just quickly check on them. How are they doing? We've got 158 now. Yeah, they got plenty of food. Looks like they're starting to make a mess up there though. Still. Right, I'll see you back up the farm anyway. Hopefully sell this shed and silo. Right then, we've got some open areas now. We've got rid of the silo and the shed. I had to move the harvester out for him. So it's all opening up a bit now. We got, for the shed, we got 7,447 to be precise, and for the silo we got 26,811. Now obviously we're going to need another silo. Shed's not that important at the minute, so I'm kind of thinking to stay within our budget of getting this little thing. Well, it's not little because it holds quite a lot, but it holds more types of crops than what our last one did. so we can store a lot more different things in there. Holds pretty much everything actually. And it's only 30,000. Thing is the dilemma of where to put it. I'd like to try and keep it over here again, possibly sort of like that, running with the track, but I think those trees are interfering, so we'll probably have to cut those trees down. The only other place I was thinking of putting it is maybe down here somewhere. I don't really want to ruin this area of the grass, because if we do silage, we can mow all our grass areas and collect the grass up and turn it into silage. So I think I'm going to cut a few of these trees just here, just so look, this silo will fit in. So that is the plan. Let's get rid of... I'll just try these front three and we'll see what happens. I'm going to have to get the stump grinder out and everything though. So I might time lapse this bit or bring you back in when it's done. Right, that's a bit more of that area cleared. I took 2 more down there just because if we drive in and off of the ramp of the silo, I might even get rid of that one as well if it's going to be an issue. Let's try this again. So where was it? This one here we want. So kind of would go like that. That's a little bit how the other one was. It's just driving in and on, in and off, or on and off should I say, not in and off, of that ramp. Or we could go something like that. Let's just turn the help menu on just to see how much extra it's costing us. So it's supposed to cost 30,000. See, we don't want it there. Something maybe there. How much was it this way around? I'm sorry I go quiet sometimes when I'm doing this, it's the concentration. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit more pricier that way round. What about if we had the ramp this side? Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? We could drive in and off and make that ramp sort of meet up with our track over the other side. That's not bad. 37. It's a bit too close to the track there. I'm thinking something like that. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, that's not very pretty what that's done, is it? Oh well, bit of landscaping, we can sort that out. I'll do that later. So we've got a new silo. Nice wooden one. It's quite cool actually, I like that. Yeah, I'll tidy all this up and I'll meet that track up with that. Or this ramp rather. That tree, maybe take that down. Maybe. Right, so I'm happy with that. How's our field getting on? Oh, Christ, that would have hurt, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's getting a bit late in the game as well. It's just gone 5, so can't see us doing much more with that field. Ideally, I'd like that to start sprouting through so we can get the second stage of fertilizer done before we go to bed. If I get the vent over here, I'll move that. That's the only other issue now. We're down to 1 tractor, but it is what it is. Let's drop that there for a minute. We're just going to have bits dotted around the farm just for a sec. Till we sort out some more storage. I'm thinking there's a couple of reasonably cheap sheds that we could go for. And possibly put them along here where these trailers are. Shouldn't be too much of a problem backing stuff in there with that field there. Right, let's go and put the combine in its new home. Temporary home, I might add. All extra little things though we've done to improve ourselves. I think next it will be the farmhouse going. How does that sit in there? That's alright, isn't it? I'm happy with that. Yeah, that looks good there actually. Cool. Right, I'll probably carry on doing some more trees over there, and I'm gonna tidy this up. Oh, I'm gonna cut that tree down as well. So I'll bring you back in when I've done sort of all those bits. Hopefully that field is going to come through soon so we can fertilise it. I'll see you in a sec. So I've got another load of logs. Starting to clear this area now. Field's still not ready for the fertilising, but I'll keep my eye on it. Hoping to do that tonight. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go over and sell all this anyway and see what we make from that. So we've got 27,140 now. So we'll see what we get from this. I'll just show you this area quick that I tidied up. Did a little bit of landscaping before the light goes. It's starting to get a bit later in game, so I made up the track leads up to our ramp now. Just tidied the rest up, added a few little puddle effects just to bring it to life a little bit, and then opened this area up as well so we can swing around and straight in from there. So it looks a lot better. Anyway, I'll carry on selling these logs and we'll see how much we make. So that's another load sold. Made about 11,000, just over on that. It's pretty good. One thing I did think of though, because I had a quick check on our chickens to see how they were doing, is we're going to need, they've made a bit of a mess over here, so we're going to need a bucket really for our front loader, because then we can scoop that up and tip it back into their feed area, so it can be used again, which is handy. Still producing eggs slowly, because obviously we've only got, what have we got now, 160 now. So yeah, not bad. We'll probably buy some more if we make a decent enough money. So I'm going to whiz down the shop and buy a bucket. I'm probably, let's have a look first. So where are we? Front loaders. Got your standard one there, which is 1,400. That only holds 940 litres. I've got a couple of modded in ones. That's too dear for us, I'm not paying that. But we got this one, which is only $12.99 and holds even more. Bit of a horrible, it's like galvanised steel sort of, but we're not worried about that. Let's just buy that one. That'll do us, because at least then we've got a decent sized bucket if we go on to do some other animals or anything else needs cleaning up from the yard. So I'll just hook up to the old front loader. I've got the bell spikes on there. I want to drop them somewhere where I can see them, otherwise I'm going to forget where they are. So let's drop them there. Alright, I'll pop down the shop and pick up our bucket. And I'll see you back up here for the cleaning up of our chickens. Right, let's clean up our chickens. And like I say, the good thing is we can scoop this up and tip it straight back in the trough, so nothing gets wasted. Probably won't be a lot. What's that going to be? 175 litres. Let's come a bit square on. Make it more realistic. Excellent. Or should I say excellent? Yeah, I know. Alright, so that's another little job done. And just driving back up here, I thought of another little job that we could do. See, as we've got our new silo. Let's drop this down over here. So, if we connect the trailer up, we can get rid of all this lime and fertiliser. We can tip that into our new silo now, because that holds pretty much everything. The trailer's a bit of overkill for it, but the other one's still in the bell configuration, so we'll just use this. I need to get to that one there. We haven't got a lot of lime left. Let me get that. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty poor amount, but it's all ours. We can still use it. I just don't have to remember that it's in this silo instead of going to buy any more, because we don't need it. So that is actually the first thing that's gone into our silo, is some lime. I don't think any crops will be going in there just yet, because we're probably going to sell them straight away. Obviously depending what the prices are, I guess. I mean, at the minute soybeans are going down, but that's not too much of a worry because our field's not even ready yet, our big field. Hopefully by the time that's all ready to harvest they would have gone up a bit more. That's half the reason as well why I want to add some more sort of sell points if we can, just to give us a few more options of where we can sell things. Because at the minute we're just limited to that one down by the shop. And the decent money that we are earning from the wood chips, if we can get a sawmill in at some point, if we just chop down a few trees, gonna be earning loads of money soon, hopefully. Gonna have a lot more fertiliser than we had lime. Definitely gonna put the farmhouse down here somewhere, or at least near this, on this lake somewhere. Much better location. Right, so we've got just over 13,000 litres there of fertiliser. That's definitely going to come in handy. Well, we'll probably need that in a minute for our big field, hopefully. I'm guessing we're going to be doing it in the dark, because it's almost 10 to 7 now in the evening and it's still not sprouting through. Still, that's a couple of little jobs we've done in between waiting. And like I say, we're going to have to get some sort of shed storage back here for our little bits and bobs. Anyway, I'm guessing I could probably cut some more trees down. That's all this episode's been, but we need to get rid of them because, well, the plan was, wasn't it, to get rid of our farmhouse, relocate, extend this field. And I'm possibly thinking about, if we are going to dip into the silage side, putting a silage bunker just here somewhere, because our field's only going to come out to there. I'm not going to widen it anymore, especially if we're going to put a couple of sheds maybe on this side, because this area's not really going to, you can't really do much with that with the rocks there. So I'm thinking maybe a shed there, and that, if we don't extend that, it's going to give us a bit more room to back some of our smaller equipment into, like the subsoiler, things like that. So I'll go back over there with my chainsaw and I will keep you posted. But I do think we will be doing it with all our lights on in the middle of the night. We'll see what happens. I've stopped chopping up trees because it has happened. Our soybeans are poking through. So we're going to go and get the Fent and our fertiliser spreader and crack on with that job. The light's starting to go, so I don't think we're going to be able to tell where we've been and not been on the ground, so we might have to use our map for that. We'll see what happens. We'll get some lights on. Let's get the full works on. I've been waiting all day for this. Oh, we've got a full tank as well. That's right, yeah, I remember I filled it up for that. Let me just double check that we're on. No, we're not. Let's get on 45 meters and blitz this. So yeah, it's going to be a bit more difficult to see the change in the colour of the soil like we normally do. But our map should, let's get that set up now, give us a rough indication of where we have been and not. Off we go. Zoom out a bit as well, that's going to help us. So yeah, happy days. I'm glad we got this done before we call it a day. Get some well-earned rest in our shabby farmhouse. Could be our last night sleeping in that rubbish bed. Let's see what happens in the morning. I'm hoping the canola fields will be ready to harvest in the morning when we wake up. I'm not sure this one will be, but it won't be too far behind. Right, let's just get to the end there. Have a quick look. Yeah, that's updating, that's good. And with this 45 metre width, I should get this done in no time. I'm not sure I'll be able to get all of that in one go. Probably not. Yeah, we're missing bits, look. That's the only trouble with doing it like this. Still, we will get it done. Any little bits that we do miss, I'll turn it down to 24 meters so we're not wasting much. A couple of little areas there, that's fine. At least we're getting most of it done. So a quick look there. Hopefully that should do that last bit. So far so good. Let's go up to this corner. And it should be there's just the little patches. How's that looking? Turn that down to 24, that should be on. Let's just double check. Yep. And I can't see anything. Roughly there where I am. Just keep going straight, I think. Even 24 meters is quite nice spread. Just that little bit over there. Somewhere along here, is it? Yeah. We'll go from there, I think. I think that should do us. It's got dark well quick. Well, I'm chuffed we got that done. I know this episode probably wasn't that exciting, but we've got all the little jobs that needed to be done. So I think we'll park all this up. I'm just going to have to leave some of the equipment spread around on the farm at the minute until we sort some shed space out. Drop that off. And our little vent, I think we'll just tuck in by the fence. The pickup over there. How far did I get with this tree? I'll probably finish chopping this one up and I'll load it up. If I can see what I'm doing over there, I might even chuck it through the wood chipper just to bring our money up a little bit. I think we'll probably call it there for this episode, and then hopefully when we come back for the next one it'll be morning, and like I say, the canola field should be ready to go, and hopefully in the same episode we might get to harvest our soybeans. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Again, I apologise, it was a little bit probably boring, this one, but it's all little things that needed to be done. But if you have enjoyed it, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. Look at that lovely sunset. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.